What's up? What's happening, y'all? I just got pissed off. Y'all done seen that damn video of the teacher and the student. And everybody talking about the teacher cheeks and all of that. The lady named Xavier or something like that. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about them cheeks. But I am going to talk about, like, I'm so sick and tired of y'all talking about this lady. I mean, that girl hit that woman first. If y'all go back and look at that video, the girl did not hit the teacher first. She is reaching for her phone. And she reaching for her phone. Now, that's the only part I'm going to take up for the girl. Because she should have sat her ass down like a child in her place. You know you ain't supposed to have your phone out in school. You go to the schoolhouse and learn. You don't go for all that foolishness, showing off for your friends and all that dumb shit. Because that's what gets you left behind. And in today's society, you know, we got to fight with them books. So I take up for her because when I went back to look at that video, the girl does not push the teacher. She don't swing at the teacher first. She reaching for the phone. The teacher like, don't touch me. The girl reached for her phone again. The teacher like, don't touch me, and like pushed her. And that's when the girl felt disrespected and swung on her. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? So, boom. That's the only part I'm going to take up for the girl on. Teacher, your big grown ass. Now, you on the phone when the video start, calling somebody. When she was reaching for her phone, because you didn't want her to touch you, she done vexed you to the point where you finna handle her, you finna do something to her. No, she's still a child. You should have got on the phone, kept calling whoever you was calling, the principal, the parent, or whoever, and let that be that. All she would have did was took the phone and sat back down. Principal or whoever could have came and escorted her out. The sergeant on campus, at the school, or whatever the case may be. Why would you take that into your own hands? Then I just seen a Facebook video, a Facebook account, where she like, if you think you can beat my, I don't know, it might be a fake account. Y'all know how people be gassing stuff up on the internet and stuff like that. But it might be a fake account, but it's no telling. Like, if you think you can beat my ass, cash at me $5, and the other one is like out of a job because of disrespectful ass children, you know, yada yada yada. And I will say this: when I have kids, when I choose to have kids, settle downs and all that, you don't go to school to be showing your ass and doing all of that. You don't. But mind you, the girl did say, because I'm gonna look at it from all sides. Mind you, the girl did say, you don't take nobody else's phone. You don't do nobody else like that. So don't be singling nobody out either. You know what I'm saying? So it might have already been some type of strained relationship. Of course, it had to have been, you know, some ill tension or something like that, especially for her to go hard on that girl like that, and she did not handle it the correct way. Point blank period. She did not handle it the correct way. As dumb as I am, whether my child was in the right or the wrong, no, I don't send them to school to be disrespectful, and I will fucking deal with them. But you not finna handle my baby like that. Is you crazy? You lost your motherfucking mind. And then you go to her Facebook And she got children and like I said, I don't know if it's her real account or not, but it's children on your cover photo. You don't want nobody handling your kids like that. Then you on top of like you a damn CO. Big hands, big yams all on this little girl. No. Nah, that ain't cool at all. I don't stand behind no shit like that. Baby, I done worked in behavioral places where a child then attacked me down the road when I was on the way to drop them off at school. And yes, I had to calm down, but hell, he was stronger than me. But still, I don't want to hurt nobody's slow child. You know what I'm saying? So it's different ways to deal with things, and that right there was not. That girl did not put her hands on her first. I done worked at a different place. Same thing, behavioral kids, and I'm talking about behavioral. And it's still certain ways to do that. You swung off like she was a female on the street. And whether you from there or not, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta put that to the side, baby. Now you mad because you out of a job, but that little girl ain't got no responsibilities, ain't got no bills, and ain't got no kids. She gonna be back at school next week. She gonna be back at school. You got everything to lose. Baby, I just had to get it off my chest. It's been the talk of the day. And I just feel like the little girl should have went and sat her ass down and waited to the end of the school day or whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, there's nothing really for you to be texting and talking about at school. You ain't got no business going on about yourself. You ain't nothing in middle school, high school, whatever that was. Probably about high school, because you got about grown trying to smell your ass and shit, as the old folks say. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't have been taken there. It was wrong on both parts. And everybody talking, oh, well, some about how the girl was raised. Don't nobody know how that girl was raised. Her mom and daddy might have been, or whoever might have been, you know what I'm saying, the best parents in the world. But you caught her wrong on that day. She might have been having an effed up day and she was just like, fuck it. Or, vice versa. You picking and yada, yada, yada and showing off for your friends or whatever the case may be. And then, boom, this teacher ain't playing today. She got some shit going on. She might be behind in the bills already before she even lost this job. Might be having some car problems and she don't know how she gonna pay for it. Let's be grown about the situation now. Yeah, everybody human and yada this, yada that, but that girl did not swing on her first. She was mad because the girl touched her. And she brushed off. She pushed her. That's what that grown woman did. The grown woman in you should have went ahead. You put the phone down and proceed to take matters into your own hand. A grown woman in you should have went ahead, since this is your job, kept on calling the principal, parent, or whoever you calling the sergeant, come get this girl. And to continue on in your class. And whoever the girlfriend's in, that ain't shit. Them motherfuckers did not move. They ain't do a damn thing. But sit there and watched you. And I come to the conclusion that because they didn't do anything and they weren't hooping and hollering and stuff, Baby girl was on one that day. Yeah, she probably was picking towards the teacher. She was probably doing everything she could do in that classroom. Teacher probably had kept on talking to her. Cause kids gonna be honest. Them kids sat right there and watched the whole thing. Mother still hollering, go get a teacher. They ain't budged, they ain't moved. Ain't made a peep. So, it's just my take on that, y'all. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Kendall 529. Cash App Kendall 529. Instagram Miss Ken the Boss. You know. But I just think that was, and I feel kind of bad for the lady because she lost her job, but at the end of the day, you're not dealing with them type of kids that really got those behavioral issues like that, and in the institution, you don't really have the right to be putting your hands on nobody's child. And that's just point blank, period. You not doing no CPI hold, doing nothing like that, then yeah, that wasn't cool. Like you rocked off on them. You didn't grab a wrist, nothing like that. And in all honesty, don't need to be doing that. That's why I say, you should just kept calling whoever you were calling. Cause you put the phone down, like you surprised that you don't, like you surprised that they did fire you? Regardless of how disrespectful the child was being or whatever. And I get that. I done been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. But you got to be the grown person in the situation. Because this is a regular schoolhouse. Now, like I said, while I was at the institution, yes, I mean, we human. Things trigger us and things like that. But I done been spit on and I done been hit first. And when I tell you, that girl in that video did not spit or hit that woman first. She did not physically assault that lady. She did not physically assault her. I done been physically assaulted. That's not what that girl did. So it should have been handled differently.